Oh, it's recording. Hello everybody, I'm Danny. People have been telling me for a while now to start my own YouTube channel. So I caved and decided to make my own YouTube channel to review movies and rant about movies. I decided to pick my most anticipated movie of the year for my first video, which was Mad Max Fury Road. I'm going to tell you what I liked about the movie, what I didn't like about the movie, and any interesting Easter eggs that I saw in the movie. To start off, the cinematography in this movie ruled. It was shot so well, and the color correction was so beautiful. This movie just stuck out. The colors were so vibrant and bright. It was just really rad for it being set out in the desert. When Nicholas Holt's character, Nux, is chasing Charlize Theron's character, Furiosa, through the sandstorm, the special effects in that were awesome. The actual storm itself, there's like tornadoes inside the sandstorm, and there's like lightning storms inside the tornadoes. And just like the way they lift the cars up and stuff during the storm and just completely rip apart while being sucked into the tornado. It's so rad. The action in this movie was great because it was real. It wasn't just all CGI. Like 80% of the action in this movie was real. The car chases, the majority of it was real. There was parts where they were fake, but that's mainly in the sandstorm. And throughout the rest of the movie, though, it's pretty spot on being real. Each car I thought was really cool, and like they had new designs that weren't in the previous movies. Like there was a car that was all spiky, so people like can't jump on it and like take out the drivers. And then there was like big rigs with like chainsaw arms cutting up the war rig. The plot was hard to follow. It kind of jumped around and you didn't really get what was going on until later on in the movie. Character development in this movie wasn't the greatest. You're kind of just throwing in, you're like, oh, Mad Max, and then like Furiosa's character was introduced and you just kind of like, well, who's that? And why is she driving this big rig? And where is she going? And then later on they kind of tell you what they were doing, but you don't really get it. At the beginning of the movie, when you're being introduced to Immortan Joe and his big palace, there is a room where there's a bunch of lactating girls. I guess you could say their breast milk was being harvested, but they don't really tell you what it's for, and they only bring it up one more time in the movie, and it has really nothing to do with anything. Max doesn't have the Interceptor, his car, for very long in this movie. He has it at the very beginning for like maybe a minute, and then it gets wrecked, and then the war boys steal it and work on it, and you don't really see it till later on in the movie, and then it gets wrecked again. At the beginning of the movie, when the war boys capture Max, they tattoo a bunch of words on his back, and two words that stick out is Road Warrior, which I thought was cool because, you know, it's an ode to the movie, The Road Warrior. The music box that he gives the little kid, I don't remember his name, in the Road Warrior with the boomerang, and yeah, he gives him the little music box. One of the breeders, as Immortan Joe calls him, is messing with a similar music box in Fury Road. Gas is called gasoline again in this movie, just like they say in Road Warrior. Actor Hugh Keys-Byrne, who played Toe Cutter in Mad Max, also plays Immortan Joe in Fury Road, which is pretty cool. Thanks for tuning in and checking out my review of Mad Max Fury Road. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and spread the word. There will be more reviews and more rants. I'm Danny, and this has been a movie review.